Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel right here, and today I'm going to show you all the completed diamond paintings that I showed on the channel in 2019. This is my year in review of what I've finished or worked on this year, and I will end it with a kind of tour of all of my works in progress, which I am going to finish before starting a new painting in 2020. I've challenged myself. Slash the stash, finish the whips. So you have seen these if you've been with me the whole time. You've seen these in my post-review videos. I will put them in the cards just here so that you can have a look if you want more in-depth information about my experience with these companies. This is just going to be a really quick tour of what I did. So please bear with me. I will not have links to everything in the description because I did do quite a bit actually, and I'm kind of happy about it. So without any further ado, let's begin. This peacock I actually worked on over the Christmas period, just before Christmas and during Christmas of 2018. And I showed it on the channel in the following year because this is one of the few paintings that got me through my father-in-law's passing, and it is a beautiful painting. I should frame it. I absolutely adore it. This is from what used to be known as newfrog.com. This one also was from New Frog, and I talked about it in the same video as the peacock. This is a partial Santa, and I didn't really like it, to be honest. It's still in my pile of diamond paintings that I've finished. So, New Frog paintings, absolutely love this one. I really need to get it framed, to be honest. Okay. I also finished, which I don't have in this pile, but I want to go ahead and put the pictures in before I keep going, is the Ariel by Home Fun, which was a 40 by 50, I think. And it was gorgeous. It was a gift for my brother-in-law's girlfriend. She loves Ariel. Also, a little later after Ariel, I finished the Pebble Geisha Girl, which I have another picture here for you. She was a full crystal rhinestone kit from the Lao Jiwan store, which unfortunately she met her ill-timed fate when I sprayed clear gloss on, but it came out white. So do not recommend that. Okay, moving on. Moon Crescent, the store on AliExpress, Moon Crescent gave me this kit as a gift to say thank you, because I think I gave them a little bit of business and they wanted to give back. I love Totoro, and I wish it were bigger. This really needs to be poster size or even bigger for all the detail that's in it, but it was a fun little snack project to work on. This one I did at some stage. I brought this to the fair with me. I love this fairy. It's a partial, and this is how I think partials should be, is with these crystal rhinestones like in the wings and her beautiful flowers in her hair. I'm not even sure if I did a review on it because I'm pretty sure that image is copyrighted. Next up in the pile, we have a Yogo Top rose, which is black and white roses with the red rose in the middle. This is a tester painting. I wanted to test Yogo Top squares, and they popped. I have sealed parts of this painting to keep the mostly red drills from popping up. And I thought that I would frame it and put it in the hotel where I work, but I never did get around to it. But it is a beautiful painting, and I enjoyed working on it a lot until I hit the red rose, and then I realized I had a problem. It was around that time that I started cross-stitching as well, and I opened my Etsy shop. I started the Huacan custom of Luna, and I finished this New Frog. You can see me. This New Frog Spirit Tree, and I did eventually frame it using black tape. Yeah, and it looks really good in the frame. It's not perfect, but it looks pretty good. It was around that time that I also started beaded cross stitch. I got the biggest kit I've ever got in my entire life. And we did DP-a-thon. And during DP-a-thon, I worked on these two paintings, both Diamond Art Clubs. So Princess Mononoke by JoJo's Art. Beautiful painting. Gorgeous shine. Look at how shiny those drills are. And guys, these have been in storage. Like, these have been in my portfolio the whole time. And I just love how it shimmers and sparkles. Beautiful. And like I said to you, when you're looking at it from just the right distance, you're not going to notice any imperfections. It looks fabulous. It actually looks amazing. And I would love to replace these with AB drills if possible, but it might be too late. I don't know. Anyway, so I finished this one after the first DP-a-thon. But this one took me a lot longer because of all the 310. I worked on this during the first Diamond Paint-a-thon on YouTube, and I was stuck somewhere in here, around here, and it really took me a while to finish the rest of the black. So 47,684 310 drills went into this painting, and I have to tell you that it is one of my favorite paintings of all time. I'm still waiting on the frame to get to me, but look at how sparkly. Like, on the post review, I have a dedicated portion of the video that is just looking at the sparkle on this, but y'all don't even know. It is beautiful. I know it's all one color in the background, but it just shimmers like crazy. So I still highly recommend getting this painting. And it is huge. This is a 77 by 55. So yeah. Love this painting. It was at this time that I had already finished this diamond painting, World Away, before Bucky. Bucky. I call him Bucky, but it's called Nightbringer by JoJo's Art. This is Worlds Away by Mandy Manzano, also sold by Diamond Art Club. And I did finish this before Bucky, but I canvas finished this after the first DP-a-thon. So I've just stretched this one over an existing canvas, and I painted the sides black. I think it came out really good, to be honest. Originally, this was hanging in my bathroom, but then because it wasn't nailed to the wall, the command strips actually just fell down. So it has been living in my craft room ever since. And again, the absolute undeniable sparkle of this canvas is just unreal. Love it. And no, they are not sealed. I do not seal my Diamond Art Clubs. Next up, I can't find it on the timeline, but I did the comparison of the round and square drill Rainbow Rose with butterflies. I bought the smallest canvas that I could just to do a comparison, and I talk all about that in the video. And it is one of my most viewed video on YouTube, aside from a few others. And I have to say that I should do it again with a bigger size because it just looks like a blob. But it did prove a point for me that I prefer square over round. I like the general effect of square better than round, but I like doing round drilled paintings because they're easy and take less work. All right, next up, I finished this cherry blossom that was my first ever, I guess you would call it PR picture. This was sent to me for review, and the company never got back to me when I had a problem, or even in general. I think they just wrote me off. But this was a popping nightmare, and I have more information on it. It's called Spring Blossom by diamondpaintings.com, I believe. And I did seal this with aqua glue because the diamonds are lifting, and you can see places where there are rivers, and there's a line of diamonds that is sticking up in places. But this is one of my favorite images of all time, and It is copyrighted to an artist, Marianne Bloom, so I do not recommend buying it, but it was difficult to work on, which is why I ended up framing it, just like I will with this one down here. But anyway, moving on. Next up, I finished this Tin Me Art, Witch's Black Cat, which is also a copyrighted image that I did not know about. This one was for the Drills and Chills. The Drills and Chills diamond painting event for Halloween time. And I really, really enjoyed working on it. It's interesting, but I will give you all of my full thoughts in the video. So please go check out the post-review playlist and look for the Black Cat, because it has much more information than I can share with you right now. And I hope you understand that. Here I have to insert a few more pictures because I'm on the second side of my worksheet here. So I opened up my Ever Moment for my friend in the States, and I worked on that and finished it. It was a moon from The Legend of Korra, which is an animated TV series in the States that ran, and that one I was kind of on the fence about. The drills are perfect, but the colors were off, so it was a bit weird. But check out that video if you want to learn more about that one. It was huge. It was 60 by 90, I think. I also did a little nightlight from CES deals, and I have since sold it. Someone bought it from me from the market, so that was awesome. It was just this beautiful little nightlight with these little, lights in a circle, mandala. Beautiful. I want to get another one. Okay, then I went to the US and Canada on my holidays, and I met Lizzie Vapes. So I'll put a picture of us meeting. It's the first time I ever met someone from YouTube who I follow, and that was really fun. So thank you so much. Oh, then I did the cat. Oh, I'm a little ahead of myself. Then I did the cat and started stitching, cross-stitching, and okay. Then I started the Treasure Studios Arts collaboration with Diamond Art Addiction, and I got this far before I had to wrap up for the season. So I got to there, and it was a few weeks after Halloween, and I said, I need to put this away. I need something a little more colorful right now, but it's just fabulous. I love the drill quality. It's fabulous. They're smaller than typical drills, so they're the same size as a square drill, and they give that really nice effect of loads of detail because they're not bigger sized. Again, look at the round versus square comparison, and that should make sense. The round drills make it easier to see the picture. But this one is a 70 by 80, and I mean, to tell you, this is going to take a long time. But this will be worked on again in the coming year. Okay, I'm just going to focus on diamond painting now because I will be talking more about cross stitch and the end of the year and the new year in my floss tube video on Friday. But it was around this time that I was invited to be a Christmas ambassador for the Christmas giving program at Die Moon's shop. They sent me this beautiful limited edition kit of Kimono by Kathy Delancey. I did not get a lot of it done because of the holidays and everything going on, but it is a brilliant kit. Really love it. This is going to be one of the ones that I finish in the new year. So I got that one out of the way. That's what came next. So it was at this time that I finished another Diamond Art Club and framed it. So this piece was actually finished earlier on in the year, but I only just recently framed it. So I don't think I released the video of me framing this because it was a hot mess. And I would have done things a little bit differently. And I wanted to show you how to do that on Bucky and on the next painting I'm going to show you. But again, really, really nice. It came out looking really good, and I'm super, super happy with it. All right, Goofy Unicorn. Goofy Unicorn is by Victoria's Moon. It is a 60 by 60 square. This diamond painting took me months to finish, and I'm not happy with it, but I have plans for it. As soon as the frames arrive in the post, this one is going to be framed, and there's going to be a special finish to it. So get ready to see that. It's going to be fabulous. Even though he is very, or he, I think, is very cute, and the sparkle is there. There was a lot of popping happening, and they say that they have since fixed that problem, but I don't know. I cannot verify that. This is Christmas Lights. This is from Royal Diamond Painting. It's super duper sparkly. This is one of the main reasons why I love round drill, is because it sparkles, it twinkles, rather than the squares which shimmer. That's the biggest difference in the shine. I'm sure you can see it here. This is a shine and this is a twinkle, just because of the facets that are on the drills. So depending on what you're looking for, that kind of determines which shape you go with. Do you want it to be kind of twinkling, or do you want it to be shiny and pixelated? It's really up to your personal preference. Really love this painting. Took me a long time. I did it all in secret, didn't upload anything to social media, and it was killing me because this is such a beautiful painting. I am never doing that again. And then the very, very last things that I did was this little passport case, which comes from cesdeals.com. It has a little card holder, and then the bookmark. I actually didn't do the bookmark. This is all thanks to Zoe. Zoe was at the market, and when, you know, I had this bookmark out on the table for people to try for themselves and see if they would like diamond painting, and she did it all by herself. But it's beautiful, and I'm glad that she enjoyed it. So this is the little bookmark from them as well. And that's all the finishes and some projects in between. So really quick here at the end, see, I've got this huge piece of paper. Some other really important things happened this year, where I hit a lot of milestones this year, and I'm just about to hit 7,000 subscribers. So thank you all so much, especially all of the new people who have just joined in the last 30 days. I see you. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And if you would like to consider subscribing, I'd love to have you here. I did a craft room tour and a What's in My Stash video in May of this year, and I'm due for an update. So maybe we could do that in the new year. And I also started reading stories because people tell me that my voice is really soothing, and they think that, you know, they just like me to talk. So I started some story series, the Irish Stories series, which I will put an I up here if you want to have a listen. All stories of Irish mythology. And I also, let me see, I'm just double checking. I also participated in a reading event for the countdown to Christmas, where I read A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. I almost forgot his name. And so that video, or those videos, are all up on my YouTube channel as well, if you'd like to listen to them. I started a floss tube video series as well during that time, and just a lot of new things happened this year, and I've made a lot of friendships. I started a Patreon, which is a kind of like a support for your favorite YouTubers. I now see that YouTube is trying to cut into that market as well. by making their own membership program. And now I'm going to show you what I'm going to be working on in the new year before I lose all of the light outside. So I'll be right back. Let's talk about whips. First up is actually one that I cannot find at the moment. It is buried somewhere, but I will be doing it very soon, and that is Starry Night by Starry. It is a full crystal kit, and it gives me the shivers, but I must finish it. It was a gift from my friend Wolfpack Diamond Painting, aka Stephanie, and I really would like to do it. And Heike has so generously invited me to participate along with her in her DP theme of the month, which will be paintings that are painful. But before we get into that, I want to show you a few of the other ones that I have that I really want to finish next year. One that you know about is Luna. Look at how far I've gotten on her. Look at her chest. It's so pretty. So I'm actually on the next section, but I don't want to give it all away. She's almost finished. She's my priority at the moment. She's going to be my #1 finish of 2020. I'm so excited. She's so beautiful. And yes, I did take that photo, and yes, it is made by Royal Diamond Painting. Another whip, well, it's not a whip, but this is a new start that I want to do next year after I finish my whips, is this. It's a Rainy Day Diamonds kit. This one is a mixed drill, so it has crystals and regular diamonds. It doesn't have any ABs, but I might put a few in just for the crack. And that means just for fun in Irish, if you're wondering. So we have the Secret New Start, which will probably be later in the year, let's be honest. Luna. Then we have the thing I did fail on this year was this DP Advent mystery painting. This is from Lizzie Vapes, and I did separate it into sections. My intention was to do a section every day up until Christmas, but then life happened and I just didn't have time. But it is a beautiful kit. I really like the adhesive. I love the canvas. The pink raspberry seems to be a really reputable place to get your diamond paintings if you don't mind waiting, and they are based in Canada. So check them out if you haven't already. Then my oldest whip, the oldest whip of all time, is this Japanese Garden, which I have half a mind to actually just toss, but I don't want to toss it. It's beautiful. It is really beautiful. So you can see this is the thatched cottage part, but the problem is that the canvas is very wrinkled. I was a noob. What can I say? This is my first ever diamond painting on my YouTube channel. So if you look all the way back to the beginning when I started, this is the one I was working on. And I need to finish it. I just need to finish it. So this is a whip that I must finish in 2020. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish this pretty quick. And then another whip is this Pocahontas. It's Diamond Art Club's The Daughter of Peace. And this is a very long painting. I'm going to show you how long it is. It keeps going, and it keeps going, and it keeps going, and that's the bottom. It's very long. I believe this is a 42 by 125. Yeah, 42 by 125. But look at how gorgeous she is. And I love that the canvas is just as colorful as the diamonds. But the diamonds make it pop, you know. But anyway, this is another very important work in progress that I want finished because I'm donating this to my local library. I think it would look really stunning in the library. I think the kids would appreciate it as well. So those, Kimono from Kathy Delancey at Diamond Shop, Treasure Studios Art Halloween Secrets, and Starry Night by Starry. Those are all of my works in progress. And if I do find another one somewhere, I will be finishing it as well. The plan is to finish all of my works in progress before starting a new project. That is my goal. I am going to be focusing on what I'm deeming as the stash this year. I've been talking about it for months. I want to get through my stash. I want to work on paintings that I already have, and I will be purchasing new kits to bring to the channel and to unbox for everyone and do a small review on in my own way. But my main priority this year is going to be getting through my diamond paintings and enjoying it and not rushing it and not being subjected to deadlines in my own head. So, thank you all so very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the little tour of what I've got going on, what I did in the last year, and what I plan to do in the next year. And again, if you enjoy this, if you have enjoyed your time here, please hit that thumbs up button or the thumbs down. I don't mind. I mean, either way. And leave me a comment and let me know, what are you going to be working on in the new year? And are you excited? Are you as excited as I am? I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.